Who, Ron? Bartertown?
You know who.
You know him, you love him. He's...
So, it's Saturday, and I was like, what am I going to talk about? I don't want to talk about fucking just about anything that's going on right now. I guess Hassan shocked his dog again on stream. So everybody's going to start shitting on him for that now again. Let's just keep it going. Every time he does it, let's just everybody start doing the dog, electric dog. I love that he went to China, and then Asmongold looks at everybody that's talking about him in Chinese, and all they're saying is electric dog. We gotta keep electric dog going. Oh man, fucking crazy. You know what? Let's clean up some of this shit. CNN has teamed up with Kalshi, a fucking gambling site. CNN's running the predictive market. Now, I see this as funny in two different ways. Because if they're going to be showing a ticker, because like, when is this really important? During everyday shit? Probably not so much. But like during elections, like coming up at the end of this year, well, that shit's going to be very big for CNN. A lot of people are going to watch CNN. And it's going to be funny to see how that affects things because it's CNN. Right? I think that's going to be interesting. Because they're going to be running tickers that are going to be saying probably the exact opposite of everything that they're going to be theorizing. Because they're going to be theorizing the Republicans don't have a chance because of this, that, and the other thing. And then they're going to be running a ticker at the same time that's going to be showing big numbers for the Republicans. I think it has the potential for good content. I don't think that is good for humanity, however. That the news is running a fucking gambling predictive market ticker. I don't like that. I don't know about that. That I think could be problematic. But whatever. Hey, fuck it. This is the world we live in. Berlin had a big power outage. Like, it's funny to me. I was on there and looking on X, and all these different people from all these different countries are essentially just threatening America. You know, there's so many of us. It's the entire EU, bitch. And I'm like tapped in over there because I pay attention to news that's going on over there too. Berlin had a big power outage. It's Berlin. It's Germany. This is Berlin, man. Berlin. This is where we were ultimately trying to go in the 40s. Berlin. Right? The seat of power. It's the home of it all. Berlin. And a leftist climate group like burned down a power station or some shit like that. So the power was out for like a long time. And what did the German government do? They evacuated all of the immigrants and refugees to nice, safe, warm places and left all the citizens to freeze. Yeah, you guys are doing just fine. You're having your own problems that you're just allowing to run rampant. We're doing something about this shit. You're just jealous. That's all I have to say about that. There's this Muslim Karen. This white lady decided that she's Muslim. And she's making TikTok videos where she's talking about how it's like totally so haram to not like transgender people and to not be accepting of transgender people and gay people. And it's just so awful because in the Quran it tells us we gotta love everybody. I'm laughing my ass off. Oh. Now, the problem with it is, either she's joking, in which case, madam, your life may be in danger, so I will pray for you. If she is not joking, then madam, your life is in danger, I will pray for you. Don't let your husband find out you're making these videos because, he's allowed to beat you, I'm just saying. But I think it's very funny. Like, for my part, I both have to believe that it's parody and yet at the same time can totally believe that it is fucking reality because white bitches be crazy. Alright. Last thing on the list. The last thing. No tax under 120K. That was the first way that I saw that it was proposed. That Donald Trump said that he was looking into no tax for anybody making less than $120,000 a year. And I was like, well, that's me. That's cool, right? And I didn't see anything about it again for a while. So I didn't talk about it because I'm like, I don't know if that was like just a random fucking thing. I don't know if Trump needed to spin the fucking news cycle for a second or what's going on. And I was thinking about it and I remember reading somewhere. Somebody correct me if I am wrong. I remember reading somewhere that like people that make under $120,000 or $150,000 a year make up like 95% of the population or some shit like that, 90% of the population, something like that, right? And we pay like 20% of the taxes. And I was like, I wonder if the tariffs and everything and all the investment is doing so good that we can afford that. And then I saw later on, and this is what made me want to talk about it, that Donald Trump again said $150,000. I was like, dude, that would be an extra, like, I think $8,000 or something like that for me a year. I don't know, I haven't got my tax stuff yet. I need to get my tax stuff. Fuck, I keep forgetting to get my tax stuff. Anyways, but yeah, I think it would be like an extra $8,000. That would almost pay off all my debt right now. Even considering all of the magic, that would pretty much pay off my car. It would absolutely pay off all of my credit card. I haven't bought that much magic card. We'll get into it. Anyways. But dude, an extra... Oh, dude. So no taxes on anybody under $150,000 a year. That's massive. And honestly, like, I really don't think that losing the 20% would be bad. But if the tariffs and everything support it or whatever. But it would definitely be a big boom for, the market. Like, a lot of people would have a lot more money. A lot of people would be able to pay off a lot of debt. You know what I mean? Like, people would have a lot more money to just be irresponsible completely and blow it all on dumb shit. Like, that would be what I would be doing in year 2 of this, because I pay off all my debt and then spend a lot of money. Yeah, that's how I work, baby. But yeah. That, I think, would be cool. That'd be a big juice for the market. A lot of people, affordability would go up. But the only thing is, you have to make sure that the fucking Fed doesn't go, oh, well, we can blow up inflation by like 5,000%. So, yeah, that would be a concern. But for the most part, that seems pretty fucking cool to me. I'm down with that shit. That's extra money. So, I don't know. We'll have to see if he can somehow figure out how to make that work. I wonder how the Democrats are going to frame an argument against it. That'll be interesting. It'll also be interesting to see which Democrat would have the balls to fucking dare to like try and repeal that shit. Ooh, that would be bad. That'd be riots. But yeah, I think that'd be cool. But anyways, I'm gonna take a drink. Hold on a second. I gotta go get a drink. So, I just want to talk for a minute about my sordid history with Magic cards. Just to give you guys kind of a perspective, what it's like to be a Magic card addict. How damaging it can be. I never really had that many problems with it. But like, it's funny. My history with Magic, I think, is very funny, and I'd like to tell the story. So, buddy of mine, I don't even remember who it was. I think it was Rob. He got a deck of Magic cards. And he was like, dude, check this out. And he showed me his deck, and I'm looking through the cards, and I'm like, these are kind of neat. And we ran over to the comic shop, and I got a deck of cards, right? They were revised. It was a revised starter deck, and we played Magic. Oh, what a fun game it was, right? Funny little cards with funny little pictures and funny little rules, and we had such a fun time playing the game. And I showed you guys my comic book card collection. And this was kind of around about the time that I stopped collecting those, because I started collecting Magic cards. It's about 94, right? Like, Revised had just come out when I started collecting Magic cards. And then it was Revised, and then I think it was The Dark, and then Ice Age, and then like Fallen Empires was in there, Homelands was in there somewhere. They came out with Portal, which was like another core set. And I collected Magic cards from about 94, so about 14, to about 96, something like that. Because by then I had gotten into high school, and by then I was getting pussy. So, right, my money was being used in other ways. And I just stopped getting Magic cards. I had like two boxes of card boxes. Right? I had like two or three of those. And the funny thing is, when I moved out of my parents' house, I just packed up a whole bunch of shit into boxes and grabbed everything up, moved the fuck out. Right? But at some point, I left my Magic cards here at my mom and dad's house. And that was crazy, because I didn't think about them for years. And then when I was... This was about 2012, 2013, just before I started doing YouTube, right? I hooked up with this girl. And she was like, you play Magic? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I always wanted to play Magic. And I was like, oh. And so she was like, what does it take to get into Magic? And I was like, a lot of money. And she's like, well, like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, I can kind of get us into it in a way that won't be too bad. But we're going to have to, you know, it costs a lot of money. And then I went through the cost of everything with her. And she was like, seems like fun. this seems like being a fun, this is our hobby type of hobby. And I'm like, all right, cool. And so we started buying Magic cards. And the way that I do Magic card buying is I got that booster pack box, right? And from that, I was able to build a whole commander deck, right? We're in the re-sleeving process. That's what I'm playing with right here, the sleeves that I'm going to put my dragon deck in. I bought the dragon cards because it was dragon cards. Tarkir, Dragonstorm. Shit ton of dragon cards. I went out and got 3 booster packs of it to see what it was. And it was dragon cards. And I was like, this is cool. It's dragon cards. I need dragon cards for a dragon deck. I want to make a good dragon deck. I want to make my own dragon deck. So I bought that box. Just to get cards to make one deck. Spent $100 on it. Right? And I paid not even $10 for the commander. The commander I got is the Ur-Dragon. Andy, you might be saying, Ur-Dragon's like 30, 40 bucks. Yeah, I got a proxy. Fuck it. It was a $3, $4 proxy. So that was kind of what we did. That was, okay, so 2012, 2013, that was when they were doing cores. So we got like a booster box of 2012 cores, 2013 cores. I think I bought 3 or 4 like eBay lots. eBay lots are like anywhere from $50 to $100 for like 1,000 Magic cards, and they're gonna be random ass Magic cards. Commons, some uncommons, just random ass fucking Magic cards from any sort of set at any fucking time, but they're all gonna be penny cards. And then you get like a little sleeve pack with 10 to sometimes as much as 30 rares and mythics. Which is a pretty cool deal, you know. It's all random cards. They're all not going to be... I mean, they're around about $100 worth of cards. For 1,000 cards and some rares and mythics. But none of them are going to be like a $100 card. All of them together are around about $100, right? But it just broadens your options, you know, because now you're getting random cards from random sets. So you buy 2 or 3 of those, and you wind up getting a whole bunch of random common and uncommon cards from a whole bunch of different sets. So we bought a bunch of those, and then that was when Ravnica was out. I think Guild Wars or what? Gatecrash was a Ravnica set. Gatecrash was out, so we got like I think 1 or 2 booster pack boxes of those. Booster pack boxes are like $100, $150 maybe for a whole box. 30 packs, 36 packs sometimes. Each pack has like 14 cards. A lot of fucking cards, right? The Tarkir was 30 packs with 14 cards. 14 cards and a token or an art card. So 15 cards total. It was pretty cool. And yeah, out of the whole box, I got enough cards to make a really good commander deck. So that cost me $100. The commander is going to cost me $10. So for $110, I did that instead of buying the $175 commander deck. That like the pre-made deck. I did this instead because it's cheaper. You gotta be smart with it, right? Now, I meet this girl, we're buying all these Magic cards and stuff. Innistrad came out during that time. Innistrad was a great set. So many good cards. And she liked playing. She liked playing a lot. And I liked making decks. And I was making... I have 50 standard decks. Through that time period, I had 50 standard decks that I made out of $5,000, $6,000 worth of cards. Right? And so we would play Magic with all these different decks that I made. And I make good decks. Like, my decks are not half bad. And she couldn't win. Every time we would play, I would beat her. And I'm trying to teach her the game. A lot of the time we're playing like open face, so we're just all the cards are just laid out, and I'm telling her what to do, and she just can't beat me. Like no matter what, she just can't beat me. And she gets to where she starts to understand how the game works, right? And she, knows what everything. She knows everything that's going on now. And she can't beat me. No matter what, she just can't beat me. And like I'm doing things like, all right. Now, okay, so you lost to this deck with that deck. Here, you take this deck, I'll take that deck, and she can't beat me. No matter what I did, she couldn't beat me. It was so sad. And one night, she got very emotional about it. And we were playing, and she lost. And, and she started crying. And I was like, all right, look, maybe this was not a great, like, hobby. And she's like, no, I just, at some point, I just gotta win. I was like, I know, I understand. And so for Christmas one year, I made her a fucking killer Izzet deck. 60 cards. It's a speed, heavy direct damage, instant kill deck. Like, it's blue and red. It's as nasty as it gets. It's probably one of the most awful blue and red decks I've ever made. Had all manner of amazing fucking cards in it. And I really tricked it out with as many foil versions of stuff as I possibly could. I had a special Izzet fucking like card deck box. Dude, I made this trick deck, and she really liked Izzet. She really liked the blue and red. I made her a killer fucking deck for Christmas. Gave it to her for Christmas. It's a Christmas present. And I was like, I guarantee you that you will beat me with this deck. Never beat me. So that was very sad. Like, that was a very bittersweet thing. Like, it was fun to be back in Magic cards, but at the same time, it was, like, really sad because the only person I had to play with couldn't beat me. And I never lost. So it was like, after a while, it kind of became whatever for me. Like, okay, I won again. And for her, it just got more and more depressing. And so that was, when we broke up, that was when Magic ended again. And so we fast forward another, like, decade or so. And now I'm 36. Sorry. I'm 46. I'm 46. And a dude I work with is like, dude, you play Magic? And I was like, yeah. He's like, can I have all your cards? And I was like, no. And the more I sat and looked at these cards sitting over there, I mean, just so many boxes of fucking cards that just sit there and collect dust. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go through all my Magic cards. I'm going to do them up real pretty. I'm going to buy really cool special boxes. I'm going to get sleeves for all of them. I'm going to make it to where they're all well taken care of. Just in case it's something I can leave to one of my nieces or nephews, is like, or have it sold and then they all split it or some shit like that. I don't even fucking know. But yeah, there's got to be something worthwhile in my life left behind. So I'm like, I'll get everything all nice and together and it'll be fucking cool. Alright? And so I looked through all my Magic cards, pulled out all of the expensive ones, pulled out all the cool ones, pulled out all the ones I just wanted to have, and then I sleeved them all up, and then I just gave this dude all my fucking Magic cards. Like, fucking thousands of Magic cards. Maybe even like a couple of, maybe like $1,000 worth of Magic cards. Right? And he's having fun with them and everything like that. And we play Magic now because it's wintertime and work is slow in wintertime, so we have time to go to the library and play a Magic game or two. And then sometimes we'll sit around after work and play a Magic game or two. And we sit and play Magic, and it's fun. And so I've gotten back into Magic now. Now I want decks. Because he doesn't play Standard. I've got 50 Standard decks. If he played Standard, everything would be fine. I would have never gotten into it again. I have 50 Standard decks. Why do I need to get more decks? No, he only plays Commander. So I'm like, well, I guess I need to get Commander decks. And now I've got like, I don't even want to think about it, 10, 11, 12 Commander decks, something like that. But whatever, it's fun. I am definitely dude, I am so hyped for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shit, man. I'm gonna get at least 4 or 5. Last night, I looked on eBay, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collector boxes went up $50. They were $330. Now they're $380. I was like, fuck. So I bought 2. They'll be here March 16th to the 21st or some shit like that. And we will open those, and that will be a video that you guys are really going to enjoy. My childlike joy and amusement that is going to come from me from opening the super cool collector's box packs of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Magic cards. This is going to be the ultimate melding of my childhood. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Magic. So, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. But I got 2 of those coming because the price jumped. And I'm going to wait until after the set comes out and everything, and then the prices will kind of drop back down a little bit. And then I'm going to get a booster pack box. Definitely. And then I'm probably going to get at least 2 more, if not 3, collector's pack boxes. Because I want to make the ultimate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle deck. I want it to be primarily Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. I want all of the lands in it to be super sweet fucking kick-ass cards. I want all of the main creatures, the turtles and shit, I want them all to be super kick-ass, unique, borderless, foil, fucking crazy-ass cards. I want the most expensive cards that I want to have a serialized foil card in my fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles deck. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want out of my Turtles deck. So I'm going to probably spend at least $2,000 on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles deck. At least, minimum. I'm going to have a $2,000 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles deck. And this is what it's like to collect Magic cards. Luckily enough, I make a good amount of money. And if Donald Trump cuts taxes for people that make less than $150,000 a year, you want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start a fucking Magic the Gathering fucking package opening channel, and I'm going to start opening up fucking shit online. Just open all manner of cards. That's going to be fucking crazy. If only.